Hello, I'm Matteo, the Chief Mobile Opinionist here at Tech Travel Geeks, and this is the Tech Travel Geeks long-term review of the Amazon Fire Max 11 tablet, which I've been now using for over a year and 3 months. It has become my main tablet I use whilst travelling, and we'll go through this review and you'll explain a bit better why this is the main tablet I carry with me when travelling now. Anyway, let's start off from the spec sheet. The Amazon Fire Max 11 tablet has a little clue in the name about the screen size on the device. As I said, this is the biggest Amazon Fire tablet ever made, with an 11-inch screen, but it does mix things up a little bit, as in we have a different aspect ratio. It's a 5:3 aspect ratio this time, with a 2000 by 1200 pixel resolution. This is a very good quality IPS LCD display. What does that mean? It has in-plane switching, it's an LED backlit LCD display, which produces nice punchy colours, excellent contrast ratio for the technology, and offers quite good battery life savings to ensure that your battery life of your Amazon Fire Max 11 lasts as long as it can. And in my use, even when travelling on long trips, this has definitely over-delivered. It has definitely given me good battery life when travelling for over 12 hours, flipping the device on and off for being on a plane, watching movies on a plane, browsing the web whilst on the ground, and most importantly, making video calls whilst I'm away. But overall, the Amazon Fire 11 tablet display is excellent, and as far as the industrial design goes, it's the centerpiece at the front of the device, unsurprisingly. The bezels are quite slim and narrow. Now, in the tech bubble, in the tech enthusiast bubble, that's supposed to be a good thing. But in practical use, that's not always the best thing, because with a tablet you'll be handling it, using it, holding it, whilst in situations where you might not want to be touching the screen. But if you have narrow bezels, that becomes a slight issue, because there can be false pickups of touches at the edge of the screen, which can sometimes confuse the operating system. In this case, the Amazon Fire Max 11 is running Fire OS 8. This is the latest version of Amazon's Fire OS operating system for its tablets, and it's Android based, but with no Google services whatsoever. So it's a Google-less version of Android with Amazon's products and services at the forefront of the device. Now, I say Amazon's product and services. This is a heavily subsidized device. You're getting a heavy discount on the Amazon Fire Max 11 due to the fact that you're expected to use Amazon services. And the device I purchased on amazon.co.uk also comes with ads on the lock screen. These are not intrusive. I haven't had any issues with them, but you just need to get used to having ads on your lock screen. And in some cases, especially around Prime Day and other times of year, there can be some actually quite useful ads on it. The ads can be removed either at time of purchase on the Amazon website or at a later date if you pay Amazon an extra £10 sterling. So the base price of the tablet is around about £250. You pay an extra £10 to take the ads off. But then again, Amazon are very good at discounting their devices at times such as Amazon Prime Days and Black Friday sales and so on. So keep an eye on the Amazon website and check out the discounted prices that can appear, such as the upcoming Prime Day, which is on the 8th and 9th of October 2024. I'll link in the description to where you can obviously check out the Amazon Fire Max 11 and the accessories that are available with it. I opted not to purchase any of the official Amazon accessories, even though there is a Microsoft Surface-like stand and keyboard, which I was very, very tempted by, But then I decided to spend 10 times that on a MacBook Air. So not a really good purchase decision in my view. I should have probably just used the keyboard to the Amazon Fire Max 11. But hey-ho, mistakes were made. The Amazon Fire Max 11 is a capable device. Now, as I said earlier, the Google Play Store and Google services are not available on the Fire Max 11. But you do get the Amazon App Store, which now has a great selection of apps and games and other services on it. And in my case, I actually installed Microsoft Outlook and the Microsoft Office Suite. I have used this for working on the go as well, especially practicing some presentations. It is a really good tablet to do that on. It's fast, responsive. I haven't noticed any slowdowns, despite the fact that this is a relatively affordable tablet for its price category. Now, going back to the industrial design, the back of the Amazon Fire Max 11 is made out of aluminium. It's a nice metal casing that gives you that idea, that feel of sturdiness, and it's well put together. There's no hollow bits. It doesn't feel creaky whilst holding it. I'm very, very happy with industrial design, apart from those thinner bezels. The Amazon Fire Max 11 is incredibly thin for a tablet, especially in this price category. It is remarkably thin. With that thinness, you also get a good layout of speakers. The speakers on the Fire Max 11 are excellent. In situations such as a hotel room, if you don't have earphones in, the Fire Max 11 produces decent sound, decent enough to listen to audiobooks, watch the news or any streamed content without any earphones, and also play music. Overall, I'm very happy with the sound of the Amazon Fire Max 11, and as I said, in that travel situation, it does a good job. In terms of connectivity, everything seems to happen on the right-hand side of the device. You have USB Type-C, that's for fast charging. Now, when I say fast charging, that's charging at 15 watts. For most mobile phones, that's barely fast charging. But for an Amazon tablet, which charges in around about 3 hours, I think that's pretty decent, especially since this battery lasts really, really long time in travel situations. So I'm happy with the battery life, charging via USB Type-C. All the connectivity and buttons on the side of the tablet are on the right-hand side when looking at the screen. So as I said, there's USB Type-C, there's the volume rocker up and down, and there's the power button. And for the first time, I believe, on an Amazon Fire tablet, the Amazon Fire Max 11 also has a fingerprint scanner built into the tablet. This is akin to the ones we've seen on Xiaomi smartphones, on the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6 and others. It's fast, it's responsive, you can find it just through feel. So I'm very, very happy with having a fingerprint scanner on the power button of the Amazon Fire Max 11. It's one of those things that you don't realize that you're not appreciating being on your tablet until you start having one. If I find it difficult, especially when sofa surfing on my Amazon Fire HD10, that I need to enter my passcode every time I turn the tablet on, whereas I've got used on the Amazon Fire Max 11 to be able to just tap the power button and unlock it. It is one of those little things that really does make a difference in my view. Then again, you might not consider the price difference to be worth it just for that one feature. In terms of overall performance, it's great, it does a good job. You can expand the storage of the Amazon Fire Max 11 with a micro SD card that goes in the slot on the right hand side of the device with a pin ejector tool. We have already done a video here on the Tech Travel Geeks YouTube channel showing you how to expand the Amazon Fire Max 11 with a micro SD card. Check that out if you want to know the details. But yes, in my experience, it works well. With a SanDisk micro SD, I've had no issues whatsoever. In terms of app coverage, I mentioned it earlier, you don't get all the apps that you get on a Google Play enabled tablet. There are ways of getting the Google Play Store and all the Google apps on this tablet if you wish to. It's not exactly advisable to do so, but if you'd like to see a dedicated video on how to do that, do leave us a comment in the section below letting us know. If I think there's enough demand for it, the Tech Travel Geeks will be happy to make a dedicated how-to video on how to get the Google Play Store on this Amazon Fire Max 11 and any other Amazon Fire tablet which is currently on the market and which we happen to have. Anyway, great overall experience. In terms of apps, which is what I was talking about there, in terms of apps, you do get all the usual streaming apps such as Amazon Prime, Netflix, Disney Plus, and others. Now, these all do support Widevine, so you can stream full HD video on the Amazon Fire Max 11. That lovely screen and being able to get high definition content and the screen aspect ratio make it an ideal device for streaming video on the go. It really does make such a difference having a nice big screen in a good aspect ratio to be able to watch good quality streams on. So when traveling, I have been enjoying quite a lot of my TV shows and streams on Amazon Fire Max 11. Great. In terms of cameras, nothing to shout out about. They work, they're decent. For video calls, they work as expected. The only issue I've had is that QR codes aren't always very fast at being read with the rear camera. It's just one of those things. Don't expect the camera to be excellent. It's good enough to have a high definition video call, but not much more. And when you are making video calls like that, make sure that you have good lighting conditions because it will suffer if you don't have those. So let's sum this review up, this brief review up, with a quick takeaway. It is a great tablet, excellent value, good battery life, lovely screen. The fingerprint scanner is really something that makes a big difference. It really improves the overall tablet user experience in my view. And for travel, this is, as I said, now my main tablet. That is great praise. Things to be aware of, just make sure you're aware of the fact that this does not officially get Google Play support, which means you won't be able to get any Google apps, including the YouTube one, on this tablet as is. If you need any of those apps, for example, if you want to watch YouTube on this tablet, you should do so through the web browser built into the tablet. That's the Amazon Silk browser. In terms of Office apps, you can download Outlook and any of the Microsoft Office apps, but don't expect any of the Google Workplace apps to be available here natively. And as I said earlier, if you would like to see a video on how to install the Google Play Store on Amazon Fire tablets, drop us a comment in the section below and we'll do our best to get back to you. Great! I can thoroughly recommend the Amazon Fire Max 11. It is my tablet of choice. We've also covered not only the unboxing and the setup, but the case that I use with it whilst traveling. Do check those videos out if you'd like to know more. And as usual, if you have any questions, if you'd like to know more, if you'd like to see how to install the Google Play Store on the tablet, do leave us a comment in the section below. We'll do our best to get back to you. And as usual, if you don't already, please do subscribe to the Tech Travel Geeks here on YouTube. We cover consumer electronics, gadgets, accessories, fashion items, anything we think makes the travel experience better. And if you're interested in knowing more about the Amazon Fire Max 11, I'll link in the description to where you can find that on the Amazon website. That's obviously an affiliate link. If you do click on there, you'll be supporting the Tech Travel Geeks. And again, if you made it this far into this video, thanks for watching and goodbye from me.